Hi students, today I'm going to teach you how to multiply fractions two ways. One will be with a model and one will be with an algorithm. So let's start off with a fraction. And I'm going to model this fraction with a whole. If I want to model 2/3, the denominator tells me that I need to break my fraction or my square into 3 pieces, because 2/3, it'll be 2 shaded out of 3 whole pieces. I want to multiply this fraction, 2/3 times 3/5. Well, notice I drew my bars vertically the first time. With my second fraction, 3/5, I want to draw my bars horizontally. And these might not be quite even, but you'll get the picture. And I want to shade 3 out of 5 sections because my fraction is 3/5. Well, there's a really cool way you can see the answer. What you'll do is you'll take both of those squares and you'll sit them right on top of each other. So here is my fifths. I'm gonna shade my 3/5. Alright, and I'm going to create that same 2/3 and I'm going to sit it right on top of the other one. And I'm going to shade in 2/3 of that. Okay, so the great thing is you want to see what overlaps. And what I mean by overlap is I want to see which squares have both colors in them. So if you look at this square, this is 1 square, 2 square, 3 square. These 3 squares just have orange in them. These 2 squares only have nothing in them. These 4 squares only have green in them. But if you see these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, those 6 squares are shaded with both colors. So therefore the new answer is 6 out of 15 total squares. And what I'm counting is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 total squares. Now, if I just wanted to look at the algorithm, I would do 2/3 times 3/5. And there's a shortcut you can do. You can just multiply across. Small. I know Miss Sanders can't spell. Multiply across. And that looks like this. 2 times 3 is 6. 3 times 5 is 15. And so this is the way to check your answer. If these two match, then you've done it correctly. I'm also going to show you just the algorithm, but what if you have 2 sets of mixed numbers? So let's say I have 1 and 2/3, and I want to multiply that times 2 and 3/5. Well, it's the same concept, but you can't multiply your whole numbers. You have to first convert from improper or mixed to improper. Convert. And we learned that on one of our journal pages. We want to multiply the whole number times the denominator plus the numerator. So 1 times 3 plus 2 is 5. And of course we keep the denominator the same, 5/3. And we're going to multiply that times our next improper fraction, 2 times 5, which is 10 plus 3 is 13 over 5. And then from here, we can now multiply across. And we get 13 times 5, and that's a number that I don't know, so I'm just going to use my scratch paper below, which is 65. And then 5 times 3, which is 15. So once we've converted, we've multiplied, we don't do improper fractions. They make me itch. We have to change it back. So to go from mixed to improper, or improper to mixed, we learned that on one of the other journal pages. We're just going to divide. So let's recap our steps. Convert from mixed to improper. Then next we're going to multiply across. And then convert from improper to mixed if needed. Alright, so let's do that. We're going to do the top number, the numerator, always goes inside the fraction. 15, or the denominator, goes on the outside. So 15 goes into 65 4 times. 4 times 15 is 60. Then I'm going to subtract and I get 5. And so remember, you need these 4 numbers, or these 3 numbers here. The 4 is your whole number. The 15 is your denominator. And the 5 is your numerator. So your answer is 4 and 5/15. But it's not our final answer, because 5/15 can be reduced. If 5 goes into both numbers. So our final answer is 4 and 1/3. That is it.